gorgeous.
Thank you.
Are you supermodels too?
I wish. On the side.
On the
How
side.
tall are y'all? I thought I was tall. You are? But I'm curious now, how tall are you?
6'2".
Rickea? 6'2"?
Yes, ma'am.
Cameron?
6'5".
Lexie?
I'm only 5'9".
I'm with you, I'm 5'9". That gives me basketball dreams, girl. Okay. And you, Dearica?
6'2.5".
6'2.5". Oh my goodness. Rickea, like, how did you know you wanted to start playing basketball?
I knew around the 7th grade. I really just started late as a late bloomer in the basketball world. At first, you know, I didn't want to play basketball. I wanted to do ballet. I wanted to be the tallest cheerleader ever.
Wow.
I just felt like basketball was a boy masculine sport, but I fell in love with it in the 8th grade. Seeing my name on an article, I was just playing just because it was fun, and just seeing that in itself just meant a lot to me, and it made me like just want to be the best, you know. I just wanted to be #1 in the state, and I just kept working at it each and every day, and it came to fruition.
It came to fruition, and y'all are killing it. What about you, Cameron?
For me, I would say it was kind of the same thing. I wanted to be a girly girl. I wanted to be the black sheep of my family. My mom played, my dad played. Yep, that's me. That's an interesting photo. But I fell in love with it too, and it brought me so much. It's changed my life, and I couldn't be more thankful for it. So I'm just so happy to be here with these girls and with you. It's amazing.
We are so happy to have you, and so proud of everything y'all doing. And Lexie, you grew up in a basketball family.
Yep.
Tell us about that.
Both my parents played. My dad played in the NBA, and my mom played in college. So it's just a basketball household. Oh, look how cute. See the forehead still match? Okay. I just kind of fell into the game, and it was kind of a way for me to just spend a lot of time with my dad. So, you know, that's how I fell in love with it at a really young age. A lot younger than probably these three. I mean, 5, 6 years old is when I knew I wanted to be a basketball player.
I totally understand that. And Dearica, when were you introduced to the game?
A little different, yeah. I was kind of playing around with it at Boys and Girls Club, but I didn't really like get into competitive basketball until high school. I actually played softball and baseball growing up, and I thought I was going to be on the boys' baseball team, and they cut me. And then I grew 5 inches, and they said, well, you should play basketball. And I was just like, okay, I guess. And then within a year, I was probably one of the best players like in the state.
Come on! Well, I have to ask, because you guys are changing the face of women's basketball, but who did you look up to for female basketball players growing up?
I personally looked up to Candace Parker.
Candace Parker, wow.
That's a good one.
I would say Candace Parker, yes, because she just retired.
Yes.
Shout out Candace. I would also say Brianna Stewart. Lisa Leslie is a huge one for me. She played for Sparks. Love Lisa. I mean, there's just so many.
Yeah, for me, Christy Tolliver. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but she went to Maryland. I got to be on her team my first season in LA. She was on the Sparks, so I got to learn a lot from her, which was kind of a surreal moment. Someone I grew up watching, idolizing, and then we're teammates, and then we're competitors, and now she's a WNBA coach, so she's still involved in the game, and you know, she was it for me.
Yeah.
You're the vet.
Yeah, but I, like I said, I started playing late, so I kind of idolize men's baseball players. But once I got into the league, I had a lot of good vets help show me the way.
Wow, that's amazing. But y'all gonna inspire so many more young ladies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rickea, now, what was it like for you when you heard your name being called in the draft?
It was surreal. I just could not believe I was finally living out my dream. I was just trying to be in a moment, but at the same time, it felt like a sigh of relief. Like, you did it, you made it. And just sitting there, you know, meeting all the draftees and just the new people, it was just a dream come true. And I feel like we all were so deserving. Yes. And the draft itself was just so overwhelming, but in a good way. And I was just, you know, just smiling. My cheeks were hurting at the end of the night. Like, I was just so happy. So, yeah.
Wow, like I heard you say, like what do y'all feel when y'all see this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Each other.
They looked amazing. Yeah. We had the 2 best dressed draft picks.
Yeah.
We did. For sure.
Wow, and Cameron, I heard you got to hear from you. Is he your god brother?
Yeah.
Steph Curry. What was that like?
Yeah, kind of made that term up. He's just a really close family friend. His mom is my godmother, and she was there at the draft with me, Miss Sonia Curry,
Nice.
and that meant the world. But I remember FaceTiming him 2 minutes before the draft started, and all I said was like, I'm so afraid to fall on my face walking up the steps. And I did it. I was wearing these same heels, and
They cute too.
thank you.
Okay.
And you know, it all worked out. It was honestly kind of a relief to hear your name called, but just so much joy. I was happy crying, and I was wearing so much black eyeliner. I had to cry like horizontal so it wouldn't run down my face, but it was just truly a magical day.
Can you tell me, what are your thoughts on the progression in women's basketball and the impact that it's having?
Yeah, I feel like it's long overdue. I feel like us as women, we've always been working hard. We've always stayed true to who we are, and I feel like the world is finally being able to see that. I feel like the viewership in itself is just growing each and every day, and I just feel like it's about time. Like, we've been deserving this, and just to see this and to be a part of it is just a blessing. So I'm very grateful to, be coming into the league when, the viewership is on the rise. So it's just been pretty cool to experience, though.
Yes, and it's been amazing to witness and watch and see the growth. It's excellent. Like, I have my son and 7 of his cousins, boys. They only want to watch boy basketball. Now they like, we want to see the girls. We want to see the women. And so that's how we see the progress. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it, Cameron?
For me, it's impacted my family directly. My mom was the first to attend college and graduate from college because of Title IX. So if she didn't go, yes, my mom's my best friend. She went to Virginia Tech, and that's where she met my father. So it's directly impacted my family, and it's just brought me so many amazing things. So it's amazing.
That is awesome. And Lexie, what changes have you seen? Because you're going into, 7 seasons?
7, yeah, I'm in year 7.
Wow.
Yeah, like I'm a baby vet.
Baby
like
vet?
a baby vet. Like there's still levels. Like you get out of your rookie, time, but like there's still, this is big vet. I'm little vet. But yeah, I came into the league like right kind of when we were seeing a turning point, with social media. We're seeing more female athletes on marketing stuff. We saw the ownership groups growing. We had a new collective bargaining agreement, in the works when I was coming into the league. So just seeing the work that has been put in since I was a rookie till now has been amazing. And some of the growth that the W has seen doesn't always get acknowledged or recognized, but it's been there, and we've experienced it. So I think it's cool that people are now, embracing it and celebrating it.
That is true. And Dearica, you're like 10 seasons in, right?
Yeah.
Oh my. What kind of vet are you? If you're a baby vet, then
I'm a big solidified vet.
you're a solidified vet.
The vet.
How do you balance basketball and motherhood?
Whew. I just do it, honestly. There's no scripture to it, My kids are, they're like the best thing in my life, but they're really good about just adjusting to the lifestyle that comes with being a pro athlete, and they just go with the flow with me, and they're very supportive. They know when mommy goes to work, I lock in for my 2.5, 3 hours, and when I come home, it's all about them, so.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Tell me this, what are you looking forward to heading into your first season?
My first season, I just want to win. I want us to shock a lot of people.
Yes.
That's the main goal. I feel like, around the league, there are a lot of super teams, but I feel like we're that underdog team, and we're just going to shock a lot of people. I'm also looking forward to continuing to learn from the vets. Like, I have amazing vets. They've taken Cam and I and Kenzie, all the rookies, in with open arms, and they don't have to do that. Right. So just for them to genuinely be there for us whenever, we need it, it just truly means a lot, and just continue to build relationships and learn from them. It's just all amazing, honestly.
Teamwork. I love that. Cameron, what you got? How do you feel about it?
Gosh, it's been a lot, I think, especially we need to talk about how we just came from college basketball. And then Dearica and I were just playing 3-on-3 basketball for USA. So it's been a lot, but it's a good adjustment. And I'm just thankful to have these girls, like Rickea was saying. But I think, what I'm looking forward to most is just the growth I think I'll be able to make this year, just growing as a player, as a person. So it's exciting, especially in a city like this.
Wow. Yeah. And y'all are so sweet, such great role models. I love it. Now for the vets over here, Lexie and Dearica, what advice would you give and what would you say is the formula to longevity?
I'll start. For me personally, longevity has just been like finding your little niche, and for me it's been doing the intangibles well, playing hard, diving on the floor, being a good teammate, being a good person, And I've been an all-star the last 2 out of 3 years without having ever been the first, second, or third option. So just play hard, and like that usually makes up for a lot of it.
Wow. I like that.
I think for me, because my career has kind of been like this, I was a first-round draft pick. I've been waived from teams. I was cut twice in one season, a few years ago. And I think the biggest thing for me was, one, be a sponge, always be willing to learn and, take criticism well. I mean, you're not always gonna like what people say to you,
Right.
but sometimes, you have to listen to the message, not the messenger. And the second thing is work ethic. First one in the gym, last one out, always getting your extra, lifts in, extra shots up, because they might not tell you that they see you, but they see you.
They're watching.
They're watching, they're always watching. And you have a, volunteer workout. No, that's not for some players. Nothing is voluntary. You got to go to everything, right? So that's something for y'all too. Right. So
We're going.
you just gotta, like Dearica said, pick what you're good at, live there for a little bit, and find yourself, and then your career could go any direction you want it to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like I said, such great role models. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.